Welcome back to the Camel Mud and Monster Series, and now the racing is going to become intense.
That's for sure. As we get ready to go into the unlimited category semifinal round, we've got the 4 quickest qualifiers in that division, and now it's up to those drivers to determine the champion. We've already seen some of the incredible action that these machines can present, but by far the heaviest machines in mud racing can definitely plow through the pit here in Anaheim. The Goldbricker Ford, it looks like we may have some problems to start off this battle with the 4 quickest machines. He's talking to the starter, as the supercharged 460 Ford may not be able to make the call. Boy, he's rushing around. It looks something is wrong in the rear end area. I don't know what the deal is, Jeff.
Now a way of getting inside the truck.
That's for sure. You don't have to worry about jumping into the bed, but you can come right up through the floor. It looks like they may actually be trying to reconnect the starter. In the meantime, Jim Whining out of Arizona, that's definitely showing his sportsmanship, waiting patiently in the Titanic Revenge, is finally given a single run, and he will go through into the final round. Remember, this is the battle of the 4 quickest qualifiers, and there you see, projected team with the Goldbricker Ford pushing her back to the pits. On the slow motion replay on Jim Whining, remember, he was the #1 qualifier for this field at 2:51. Gets a good pass going, 2.69 seconds. That means he'll definitely be competitive going into that final.
Certainly will. All right, here comes Unnamed and Untamed. This is Bill Oliver again from Mountain View, California.
Oliver's rear-engine machine has got to be one of the wildest ever. He ran 2:59 in the qualifying round for the #2 spot. He'll take on the #4 man.
He's taking the other lane now on this run.
That's true. Very good point, as a matter of fact. It's unusual to see somebody run so quick, taking another lane. The Mud Puff machine ran 2:90 to get into the field. Tell you what, he's going to have to come up with a whole shot and a half to stay competitive here.
This is Ed Gerber of Bakersfield.
Inching forward into the staging beams, now ready. Gerber gets the whole shot, but what a ride with a rear-engine Willie to the finish line. Watch this replay. Perfect pass. The elapsed time, the quickest yet, but look at this thing at the finish line. 2.43 seconds, the quickest run in the Unlimited.
All right, here comes the Mud Puff now with a 2.91.
I'll tell you what, consistency is all that matter for Gerber. He got the whole shot, ran as quick as he did to qualify. Just flat wasn't enough against the quickest run of this round. A great battle, and that'll set up Titanic's Revenge against Unnamed and Untamed in the final round. There's a happy man.
Boy, Bill Oliver, he's smiling. You know, he almost lost it, though. Coming out of the mid pit, he could have lost some time there.
No question about it. That 2:43 may not be as quick as that thing can go. The crowd's got to be wondering who's going to win that final round dash. Tremendous battle with a huge, huge crowd on hand for this event. 3 classes of mud racing, monster truck battle deluxe. You couldn't ask for more.
A beautiful day here at Anaheim for racing here at Anaheim Stadium.
The crowd gets ready now for the Crown Founders, the supercharged, super modified, the quickest and fastest mud racers, including 1988 winner Californian Wendy Tarman, the lady in the near lane.
Going against the pit boss, Roy Scotty Kirby.
Unbelievable pass for Kirby. The defending champion in the far lane holds the track record here at 2.06 seconds. And on the replay, it looks like he was just about that quick that time. Beautiful run for the supercharged big block Chevy. 2.09 seconds on the 100-foot-long pit. I'll tell you what, he's right where he left off last year, Jerry.
Well, Wendy had a time of 2.35 seconds. All right, next pair up. Going to bring Top Dog going against Mudbuster.
Well, Jess Carlson in the Mudbuster did real well here last year. Listen to the sound of that 512 cubic inch supercharged Chevy. Here's last year's runner-up.
From Fresno, California.
Rob Efforts, the Top Dog, small block Chevy in the near lane.
Weaving through the mud pit.
Man, for a small block Chevrolet, that thing is still incredible. It got runner-up to Kirby here last year. The big question is what happened to the Mudbuster machine, and the starting line crew is waving him off. Tough break for Jess Carlson.
Driver from Banning, California.
Here's Etheridge's supercharged small block Chevy, 393 cubic inches, front wheels up. Look at the elapsed time. The quickest run ever for a 100-foot-long course in U.S. Hot Rod Association history. 1.86 seconds, eclipsing a 2.5-year-old 191 national record.
Here come the next pair. It's going to be the Psychotic Reaction with Glenn Weller. And he'll be going against Tough Enough with David Taylor behind the control.
Now, David Taylor is a brand new driver. But man, does he come up with the horsepower. Look at the back end of that truck. The fuel-injected machine of the psychotic reaction team broke about three-quarter track. There you see it backfiring and blowing the fuel injector covers off. Obviously, big-time problems for the fiberglass nitrous oxide GCJ. But watch this.
Oh, this is unbelievable. A good straight run. Look at the fenders flapping away.
2.28 seconds. That should be good enough to get into the Final Four.
Oh, here comes Harry Scary. This is a hot machine driven by John Morse.
I'll tell you, it is an awesome piece of equipment. One of the lightest machines in competition, about 1,900 pounds for this supercharged Chevy-powered Jeep. He's got to go quicker than 2.35 seconds to get in the Final Four in the Camel shootout.
He's from Santa Maria, California. Easing it up to the line. Waiting for the green, and he's just about ready to go.
2:35, the mark to beat. A lot of tire spin off the starting line. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. Boy, lock it up with brakes. There is not much mud on that machine at all. On the replay, you can see the spinning tires. He didn't hook up as well as he thought. But the elapsed time is good enough anyway to get him in the Camel shootout in the Super Modifieds. 2.30 seconds gives him the number 4 slot. The longest standing record in U.S. Hot Rod Association mud racing history is already broken. 1.86 seconds by Tom Etheridge, last year's runner-up. I can't get over that run, Jerry.
Unbelievable. But coming up, we've got the monster trucks and a classic battle it's going to be between Bigfoot and Barefoot.